All right, everybody, 2019 Ford F-250 Super Duty. This is what it's doing. It's not wanting to start. Charge the battery up, it's very weak. Just let it charge a little bit. We'll get a load test going on it. Check the charging system, make sure it's charging. All right, we got our load tester hooked up. This is it with it not running, 10.5 volts. I could already tell you it's gonna fail. When you load test it, it should not drop below 10.5 volts. Let's see what happens. Oh, down to 9 volts. That's a bad battery. We're gonna go ahead and start it back up and see if it's charging. All right, we got the truck running. You can see it's around 15 volts. That's kind of high, but the reason it's up there is because the battery is really low and it's trying to replenish what it needs. So we know the charging system is working. What we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna put a battery in this so we don't get stranded on the road. All right, so these are the tools we're gonna need. We're just gonna need a shallow socket 10mm, and we're also gonna need a deep socket 10mm. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull this 10mm nut off right here. This 10mm nut, we're gonna disconnect these 10s right here on the positive and negative side. We're gonna go ahead and start by disconnecting the negative first. All right, we got the negative loose. We're gonna go ahead and loosen up the positive just a little bit. Don't take it all the way off, you don't need to. All right, then we're gonna go ahead and loosen up our 10 mils here. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put that away so we do not lose it. Go ahead and deep socket 10 nut here. Alrighty, try not to lose that. Go ahead and put this aside so we don't lose it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and disconnect our negative. Okay, gonna put that out of the way. Do our positive. All right, we have a good clean connection, so I know that wasn't the issue. Alrighty, I'll be right back with you. All right, we got our positive and negative disconnected, and we're gonna go ahead and pull this bracket off here. Get her out of the way. All right, put it in the same orientation it's gonna go back on. Get this out of the way, and we're gonna go ahead and pull this battery out. Hey Max, can you grab me the 10mm wrench, please? Oh, thank you, I appreciate it, thanks a lot. All right, we're off to the parts store. Make sure you bring the old battery with you as a core. If not, they will keep about $30 to $40 depending on where you go. So yeah, make sure you load the battery up to return it when you get your new battery. You ready? Let's go. All right, everybody, we're back. And just keep in mind, if you have a really dirty connection here, the first thing you'd want to do is clean it with one of these here. They sell them at the parts store. It's just a wire brush. You want to clean it out real good, charge the battery, and load test it before you buy a battery. So keep that in mind. If you have a bad connection, that could be the whole cause of your no start. In my case, it was really clean. So we'll go ahead and get this cleaned up. I'm going to use this wire brush, and I'm just going to ream it out, clean them up really nice, and we're going to get this battery put in. All right, remove your caps. Go ahead and start with the positive first. Okay, get that slid on there. All right, put our negative on. All right, we cleaned up our bracket. We're gonna go ahead and reinstall that. All right, back in its place. Don't forget to hook up your wire loom mount here. Okay, we get our nut. Put our nut back on. Another nut. Earlier I said you need a shallow socket. You don't need it, you just need a deep socket. It's only one tool you need. Either a wrench, impact gun, with, and a deep socket. Okay, tighten them both evenly. All right, go back and forth a few times. That ain't going anywhere now. All right. We're gonna go ahead and tighten down our nut for our positive. Don't go too crazy on this, you don't need to. Just to give it a nice little zap. All right, we got our negative. All right, that's nice and tight. Ain't going anywhere. All right, you can recall this from the parts store. We're gonna go ahead and spray that over each to protect it and keep the corrosion down. Let's go ahead and do that now. All right, give it a little shake. And we're gonna go ahead and just spray it over the connections. Can you hand me the rags, Max? Oh, thank you, buddy. We're gonna go ahead and wipe up any residual. Okay, cover our positive back up. All right, let's see what we got. Fires up like a champ. Awesome. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. This is a 2019 Ford F-250 Super Duty. It was a no start. So now it's starting up good. We checked the charging system. We know it's charging. We checked the connections. They weren't too bad. So hopefully this helps somebody out. Thanks for watching.